All right, guys, how are you? Thank you very much for joining in. This is your one and only Waka Waka Doctor, bringing you the best of travel and migration across the world. You know how we do this. We talk about how to move to different countries, not tied to one of them, several countries, how you can do it effectively. We talk about career and job opportunities. We talk about moving through academics and every other route that exists. Of course, you know that if you want to move to different countries, all you need to do is either stick to my Instagram page where you can find loads of the videos, or check me out on Instagram. So it doesn't matter which country you want to go to, whether it's France, the UK, United States of America, Canada, Italy, Spain, Georgia, Portugal, France, Luxembourg, Australia, New Zealand, Italy, Switzerland, Malta. It doesn't matter the name of the country, Austria, Czech Republic. I probably have a video that describes how to go there. We've also talked about how to get job opportunities in the UK, how to get job opportunities in Sweden, how to get job opportunities in Canada, how to get job opportunities in Australia. That is what my channel is about. Today we are simply going to discuss how to get jobs in Europe from anywhere in the world. Okay, so if your friends are not here, start buzzing them right now. Tell them to come, because Waka Waka Doctor is about to share, some goodies for you guys. How to get jobs in Europe from anywhere in the world. Now we're gonna make this a two-pronged video. So this will be part one, and we would also do part two later in the week, possibly tomorrow or the day after. Okay, but today we're going to do part one so that we don't bore you with all the details and all the information, and we just go one step at a time. As always, you know that my videos usually would not be too long, so that you can get all the information you need once and for all. And I'm going to bring up my guest who has been with me before on one of my videos, and today she's going to be talking about how to move to Europe again with job opportunities that exist. We're going to give you links. We're going to tell you how to apply. We're going to tell you the requirements and everything you need. So share this video, tell your friends about it, tell your loved ones about it. You can start buzzing them and telling them to join us. So I'm going to bring my friend now so that we can get this started. Let's get the groove. Let's get groove. So if you want to move to Europe with job opportunities, this is the video for you. And like I said, we're going to be doing 2 episodes. And hey, how are you doing?
Hello. I am fine. Good evening. Can you hear me?
It's good to see you again. I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's go into the main gist of the matter, the cocoa of the matter, the gist that people want to hear. You and I have been talking for a few weeks now about how to get job opportunities in Europe, and then we decided to make this video and educate people as to how to do it. And we said we were going to do it in 2 parts, and today we are going to focus more on Holland, isn't it? Holland. We're going to focus on Holland and how to get jobs in Holland. And you did tell me that we were going to be talking about 4 different visa types in Holland, isn't it? 4 different visa types today. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend Cherry. She's very skilled when it comes to things like this. And like we always do, we do our research. We call companies, we talk to the companies, we send emails. It's not as if we just go online and curate all these things, or just we send emails to the companies, we call them, we get this information, and then we come to give it to you so that you can then do your own part by applying. Okay, so we have done our own research. I want to give it to you, and it's your turn to just listen and follow the steps we tell you to do. All right, Cherry, the floor is yours. Go on.
Okay, thank you guys. Hello, my name is Carrie, and I'm so glad to be here. I also have a YouTube channel called Next Step with Cherry, and I also do. So when it comes to all this abroad opportunity. I'm so happy today because we are trying to dig some visa or some pathways that you can go with without, without too much stress. And today, just like Waka Waka Doctor said, so today we are going to Netherlands. Netherlands. We are going to Netherlands. So we have four different types of visa that we are going with Netherlands. Please, if you cannot hear me, just keep it on the chat so I will know. Okay, and the first visa that we're going to go about is, so like we have heard the story that, or we have heard the news that UK has a high profile visa. So that high profile visa is for people that went to the 50 schools in the world or something, first 50 schools in the world. But let me just you. In Netherlands has that visa before. So, but that visa is not first 50 schools. It's first 200 schools in the world. And not only first 200 schools, it also has first 200 courses in a particular university in the world. So if your university is not in the first 200, then check through the list and see if your university have the course that is among the first 200. So they have four different lists. We will keep the link on the description. They have four different lists where you will go through the universities one by one. They don't have only New Times rating. They have four different ratings that you can check. So you check if your university has that or if your university is under that. Then all you need is, if you check and you see that your university is under that, you just need to provide your degree certificate. You need to provide a tuberculosis test or something like that. You need to provide another document. We'll keep the list on the description button. And when you provide those documents, just book your appointment online. So they will give you two types of resident. One resident permit is called provisional resident permit. So that resident permit, you will take it, you will apply for the provisional and also for the permanent, for the resident permit that you will use in Netherlands for a year. So you first of all get that provisional resident permit. And when you get to Netherlands, you will collect your like the main resident permit. So it's more like temporary resident permit and permanent resident permit. So that is one way that you can go. So that visa allows you to stay in Netherlands and work in Netherlands. So you need to check if your school is among the first 200 universities. My voice is breaking. I don't know if it is clear.
No, I can hear you clearly. Your voice isn't breaking. I can hear you clearly.
Okay, so you need to check if your school is among the first 200. If your school is among them, then you just go online, check for that visa. It is called orientation visa for highly educated person. So you need to check for that visa and then you apply. So that 1 year you can work in Netherlands. It allows you to work in Netherlands. So if you use that and then when you get work, then you can be able to extend your visa to a permanent, to a work visa or like to any other residency. But at least it allows you to stay in Netherlands for 1 year. That is one way that you can go to Netherlands. Then another way that you can go to Netherlands, which is really, really amazing, is what we call startup visa. So if you think that you are educated, you are experienced, not educated, but you are experienced in a particular way, in a particular work experience. Let's say you're experienced in accounting, and you know that you have some ideas. You know that you have some ideas that will help you, or that will help a company. Then you need to apply for the startup visa. Visa in Netherlands, the company gives each startup company like 5 slots, and they have 200,000 opening for startup visa. So if each company has 5 slots, then 200,000, that is almost millions of people.
Okay,
that they want to.
I'm getting a bit of feedback here about your voice, saying that they can't hear your voice. Your voice is cracking or breaking. I wonder why that is. Yeah, our network is gone at the moment.
Okay, what about now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, but I don't know if guys can hear. They say your voice is cracking.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. I can hear you clearly. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay, so Okay, so for this startup visa, as I said, if you are in any area or in any work aspect and you have experience in that work aspect and you think that you can contribute to a company, then you just need to apply to this startup visa. They have millions slots open for this startup visa. So all you need to do is we will keep the link of the companies that hire for this startup visa. All you need to do is go to those companies and then you can be able to apply. Go there and you apply and then you tell them, I mean, you show them what you want to do, like the innovation you want to create. So the amazing thing about that visa is that if you can be able to get a company to hire you for a startup, then what is going to happen is that they're going to pay you the same rate they pay every other person, high qualified person. And not only that, they will also give you a share in the company. So you also get a share in the company. So we have list of companies that you can apply for this startup visa. You can apply a website called Angel List. You can apply to that, and you can apply to another website called Overstack. You can apply to that. So these two websites, and we have other websites. The link will be on the description button. We have Amsterdam startup visa. We have a Netherlands startup visa. Then you can check for the jobs that will relate to what you are doing. So they did not really say like you need to have work experience. But if you're experienced in one place, they might not need your degree or whatever. What they need is your experience. If you're experienced in one place, then you can apply for this startup visa. So another one now that people did not really know about Netherlands is that Netherlands has, right now, they have about 8,000 companies that can sponsor you to work in Netherlands. That is the main one that I want.
8,000 companies.
Yes. Yes. 8,000 companies that can sponsor you in Netherlands, because we know about UK, we know the 30,000, the one on the UK website, but we did not know that Netherlands also have a list of all the companies that are licensed to sponsor you. They are around 8,000, and they also include recruitment companies. So there are recruitment companies that can recruit you and hire you to a company, like a company for 1 year, and after that you will become a permanent staff of that company. So that is how it works. So this 8,000, we have it on the list. I sent a list that is called List of Sponsored Visa Companies in Netherlands. So when you click that link,
I have the list. I'll be posting it on the description box of this video.
So when you click that, if you open it, you will see 4 types of lists inside it. One is for highly skilled people. So if you have experience in tech, in accounting, in marketing, in sales, even like after school, postgraduate stuff, internship. If you just want that, go through that list. That list is about 800. It's about 800 pages. So you just need to calm down, go through that list. You copy it. If you see any company, copy it, paste it on Google, right? For example, maybe you see Waka Waka Doctor as a company and you see the license. Copy Waka Waka Doctor, paste it on Google and write Waka Waka Doctor careers. And it will bring out the opportunities that the company have to offer, and then you can apply. So that is one way you can apply to these companies. That is to copy and paste on Google, and then you start the careers. And another way that you can apply is the very best thing that people neglect. That is to link.
Your voice is breaking again. Your voice is breaking again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. So I said another way, another job way, or like opportunity of getting job that people do neglect a lot is through LinkedIn. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
So when you need to optimize your LinkedIn, you need to upgrade your LinkedIn, you need to spend money on your LinkedIn. So if you're okay, someone said that they are getting unfortunate answers, you need to change your CV. You need to make your CV to be really good and professional. You need to spend money on your CV and your LinkedIn. Those are the ways that you can get money, you can get job opportunities in Europe. So when you change your LinkedIn, change your LinkedIn. Please change your LinkedIn, make it professional. So what you have to do is those companies on that list, search for them on LinkedIn, follow them on LinkedIn. Just be monitoring them like monitoring spirits. Just be monitoring them on LinkedIn. Then you try to, maybe if they post something, just try to say something. Just try to let them notice you. Let them go to your LinkedIn. Just try to make something to. So in a week, if you can be able to follow like 50 companies, and you upgrade with them, you interact with them. Whenever you apply for a job, they already know you. They have already gone through your profile, so it will give you a higher chance. Or you can even make friends with any of them. You can just comment or do something because you need that job. So that is another way that you can use LinkedIn. So another list that is on that sponsorship list is au pair. So this one, the reason why I also want to talk about this one is that summer is coming, or summer is already here. So a lot of European people, they like enjoyment. They don't hustle like us. So they just like to have someone take care of their family, take care of their children while they are away for holidays or something. And now is the right season to start applying for au pair. So you will see 600 to 800 homes or families that are looking for au pair, or companies that are applying for au pair. So all you need to do...
For those who are watching and don't understand what an au pair is, can you explain what an au pair is?
Okay. It's more like in UK, I don't know if I can use the word a caregiver or like a nanny.
It's similar, like
yeah, just something. Yes, so, something like that. But one thing with this au pair is that they are not only au pair. You can be working in a hospital as a caregiver. You can be working like a healthcare assistant or something. You can also work with that. So if you have been looking into UK and it's not working for you, then you might have to change and look into Netherlands au pair, because they have about 600 to 800 confirmed lists that you can go with. So you just go through that list. We will keep the link on the description. You open that link, you will see 4 lists. And one is au pair, and another one is high-skilled visa, which we have talked about. So another one now that we are going to talk about is for institutional or educational area, or whatever, like educational area. So if you are a lecturer, if you are a highly qualified teacher, for example, you teach physics, you teach math, you are highly qualified, you have the certificate, there is also an opportunity for you in Netherlands. So you just click on that list that says educational something something, institution something something. You open it, you go through the companies that are hiring, you go through the colleges, the secondary school, the primary school that are hiring, and then you can be able to apply. So they have that's the third list. Now the fourth list and the final list is also called researchers list. So these researchers is just like all those people, they are bachelors and they are researching into something, they are researching into whatever. I have a lot of them that, I did not know that we have scientists in Africa. We have so many scientists. So this is a very nice way for you to also move abroad, because it will give you visa to go and do your research work in Netherlands. So these 4 areas are the ways that you can move to Netherlands. One is your au pair. As I said, it covers not only au pair, but caregivers and healthcare assistants and something that's related to that. And now is the right time to apply, because summer is coming, or summer is already here. There is no age limit when it comes to work experience. There is no age limit. What limits you is your experience. So your experience limits you, and also, but in au pair, there is no age limit. There is no experience. You just need to use your sense. You just need to use your sense and do something on your CV to make sure that like you match the requirements and every other thing. And also make sure that if there is any number there, you try to call them and ask them if they are still hiring, or if they can recommend you to somebody. And just like someone is asking, can you move there with your family? If you get your highly skilled work visa, yes, the one that has 8,000 sponsorship companies, yes, you can move with your family. Yes, they will sponsor your visa and you can move with your family. But if it is au pair, that would be too hard to go with the family. So you need to first of all settle yourself. Then you bring along your family. So if it is like through the startup visa, when your time finishes like 1 year, they give you 1 year. If you stay 1 year and the company likes you, then they will extend it and then you will bring your family. So if it is through the high profile visa, it's also the same thing. You stay 1 year, you get your job, and then you can be able to bring your family. So all you need to do is
Fantastic.
just
Fantastic. So, guys, what we have done here is to talk about how to get jobs in the Netherlands. Like I said, we're going to make this two of part one, part two, part three. We're going to talk about Luxembourg, we're going to talk about Germany, part two, and then part three, we're going to talk about Portugal as well. Now, remember that we have contacted these companies on your behalf. We've sent them emails, we've called them, and they have verified these facts, okay? And what we've talked about in summary is that you can go to the Netherlands with 4 different types of visas. We've talked about the high-profile visa, which is similar to what you have in the UK, although in the UK you can only qualify for this visa if you belong to the top 50 universities in the world. But for the Netherlands, you need to be part or graduate from the top 200 universities in the world. However, if you did not qualify from the top 200 universities in the world, maybe your university is in one village in Accra, Ghana, or in Abule Egba in Nigeria, you can actually check the course list. Okay, if the course list that they've attached to that website, if you are one of those people who graduated one of those courses, then you can apply for the high profile visa. Number 2 is that we talked about the au pair visa. You can go as an au pair or a caregiver in the Netherlands, okay? So that's the second one. The third one is a startup visa that qualifies you to be able to, if you have an innovation, an idea, you can actually use it to get a 1-year visa, which can be renewed in the Netherlands, okay? And there are other visas as well that we've talked about. The most important thing is, if you check the description box of this video or the comment section of this video, I will leave the links of where you can get these companies, you can get these jobs. So if you check the list and you find the name of a company and you see the license number of the company, copy the name of the company, put it in Google, and search for their careers and apply for jobs. Now listen, you're not going to just apply for the first one and get it. You're not just going to apply for the second one and get it. It might take 10, it might be 50, it might be 100, it might be 200. But if you're persistent enough, you will eventually get it. So optimize your LinkedIn page. Make sure your CV is appropriate. You list the certifications. You list the experiences you have, and not just your degree. Your degree might help you, but it's more about your experience. That's what they need from you. So that has been how to move or how to get jobs in the Netherlands from anywhere in the world. So I will leave this video on my YouTube channel. It will also be here on my Instagram feed, and I will leave the links in the description box. Thank you very much, Cherry. You can follow Cherry on Instagram. You can also follow her on Cherry. What's your YouTube channel again?
Oh, the name of my YouTube channel is Next Step with Cherry. Next Step with Cherry.
Next Step with Cherry. This is our YouTube channel, and she talks about things like this as well. She's my friend, she's my sister. If you want Waka Waka Junior or Waka Waka Sister, if you want a female that is like Waka Waka Doctor, this is somebody you should pay close attention to. And we'll be doing this a lot to help as many people to move abroad. You know that I will not rest until you go abroad. I will not rest till you go abroad. Thank you very much, Cherry. We will continue this tomorrow. We will talk about Luxembourg and Germany as well. So if you are interested in moving to Luxembourg and Germany, join us tomorrow and we will continue that. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely evening.
All right, thank you. Bye.